Hello YouTube, my name is Bretagne and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. Today we're going to be looking at the tier 4 French battleship Bretagne. Now, if you saw the last video, we were on the Corbeil, the tier 3 battleship of the French line, and I showed that it was pretty accurate, and I underestimated it. And this is going to be the same. I underestimated Bretagne as well, and yeah, it's going to be a doozy of a game when I show you guys later on in the video. Anyway, let's get into the commander. So we are running the same commander as last video, and we are going to be running the same commander throughout the entire French battleship line. So yeah, I'm still going to show you guys. So we are running Robert Joujard or Bodger the Blacksmith as a inspiration or decal, whatever, I don't know what it's called. Inspirations, we have Fisher and Madden. Both for reload, Madden for a bit more traverse speed, and Fisher for a bit more range. Base trait is Borer. AP shells from penetration multiplier by 5.7%. Flammable cannoneer, gyrus and drill bits, marksmanship. Yet again, like I said last video, you could run Megalomonia, but I tend to run marksmanship. And reaching out XXL with fight fire with fire. We are rank 16 legendary 3, if you're wondering. We are running aiming systems mod 1 as well, and as you can see, we are fully upgraded as usual. Loadout again is the same as Corbeil. We're running the type 1 camouflage because it doesn't have a permanent camouflage, and we're running the Bastille Day because it looks like the French flag, which it literally is. So yeah, I'm gonna go over the specs pretty quickly so we can get the gameplay into the same video like the last few videos have been. So 41,700 hit points, literally a 700 hit points difference between Bretagne and Corbeil. So yeah, that's a bit of a downside to this ship. It has pretty low HP, but if you counteract it with your skill in Dreadnought Shuffle, you can really punch the enemy with only low hit points. So it is kind of a good thing, but kind of a bad thing. So yeah, artillery. These are the 340mm guns, reaching out to 17.6 kilometers. Reloading in 28.2 seconds, turn time 41.5 seconds. That is, I think, the same as Corbeil. AP shell damage though, obviously these are slightly bigger guns. I think these are 12.5, no. I think these are 17. I think these are 13-inch guns. I think these are. I'm not sure. They might be, they might not be. The French are a bit weird with the guns, I'm not going to lie. AP shell damage, 10,260. Not bad for these guns. AA, it's not too bad actually. I've had the gameplay video that I'm going to show you guys actually has a carrier in, and we are going to shoot down quite a few planes. So yeah, the AA isn't that bad. Obviously it is still tier 4 and it is lower tier, so it is still going to be bad, but it's not as bad as the Japanese or I want to say the British as well. So yeah, maneuverability, of course, it's still a Dreadnought, so it is going to be slow at 19.5 knots. But if you're used to the big dreadnoughts, the big slow dreadnoughts, you'll be used to this. You'll get very used to this very quickly. Consummate, we're not really bothered about that. Statistics, right, okay. I played 7 games in it, 4 of which are victories, 3 of which are defeats. I've survived 4 of them, but apparently I've had 140k damage game in it. I cannot remember playing this ship. I swear to God, I have like memory loss on this game because I play it so much. I forget I've actually played a ship. Like Bourgonge, like Corbeil, sorry. I thought I'd played a game in that. Nope. Never in my life have I played Corbeil until last video. And I played 3 games today, one of which are going to be a video. Sadly, it's not going to be the 140k video, but apparently I've had a 140k game in this ship, according to the game, which I do not remember at all. But anywho, we're just going to like ignore that didn't exist, and yeah. So 57% win rate, not too shabby, but accuracy 38%, not as bad as the Corbeil. Corbeil was at 44, but accuracy is still nice in the ship, and yeah, pretty nice. Armour, I forgot to go over the armour on Corbeil last video, so yeah, yeah, it's odd. Also, I figured out something. I never knew could do this. Look, it actually tells me. So 102mm AP shells can deal penetration damage. That actually... that's not... Oh, it's 19mm. It's 19mm. The bow and the stern. Yeah, but it tells you like... Oh yeah, can cause 406mm and lower caliber AP shells to ricochet. But, like... It only works on some parts, so we're just going to take away this and behold. Oh, you can't really. What's hold on. This port's a little weird because apparently there's an object there that makes the camera move. I can't do that as well. It's like what? Hold on. That waterline. They get the port's weird here. Like it's a very nice port, but the like camera angles are really weird. I would go on fjords, but nah, this port is very nice. Anyway, yeah, you've got a casemate, kind of. But you sit. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. I'm very confused. Okay, so like part of your citadel is part of the actual hull, but then part of your citadel isn't. It's only like the outer bit, that very light green or blue bit. That's not part of the citadel. It's a very weird like arrangement here, armor scheme here. Oh, wrong button. It's a very weird armor scheme. Anyway, we're just going to ignore that. Long reach, above average main battery range, hit them before they can hit you. I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, the range is pretty nice on this. Almost tier 5 levels. Kind of, anyway. Yeah, the range is pretty nice. And honestly, yeah, I think it would be long range, long reach. I was gonna say like AP. That AP1, AP penetration or whatever, but it doesn't really feel like a Corbeil though, like AP wise. Yes, they're different guns, but I don't know. I don't know. Compromising. Incoming high caliber AP shells are more likely to overpenetrate the armor, but may still arm in some cases. Yes, this is a squishy ship. It is squishy. So when you go broadside, you can get hit for quite a bit of damage, especially going up against the big tier 5 BBs, say Warspite, the Queen Elizabeth, the Bayern, the Mutsu, the Hyuga, definitely, the West Virginia with the 16-inch guns and the Mutsu. you know, you've got all these tier 5s that you need to be careful about. So if you go broadside in front of any of those, even at tier 4, like Nevada, that is a very punchy ship. Nevada, probably one of the best tier 4s you can ever get for free in the tech tree. That is probably one of the punchiest battleships at tier 4, Nevada, and it will punch through this, definitely, or possibly Dev striking it if you get lucky. I don't know. But yes, this is a very squishy ship. Don't go broadside in it, and you'll be fine. Bretagne, a series of French battleships built in response to the appearance of the British super dreadnoughts. These ships were developed directly from the ships from the predecessing class, but carried 340mm guns, arranged under a more rational scheme. She entered service in 1916, 2 years after World War I started, and there were 3 in the series. And there's only 1 in the game, and that's Bretagne. So, yeah. So, with that being said, I think we should get into the gameplay. Alrighty then, so we are on Northern Waters, and obviously we're in the Bretagne. And this one is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a good one. It really is. We are top tier, which is amazing for this ship. There is a carry though. I'm just looking at the what's this in there. Their other Bretagne is only a rank 1 commander, so that is very good for us. Same with the one of their DDs, and yeah, honestly, we should do well because the enemy team doesn't really have much of an experienced team, which honestly it is good. It is good, but obviously not for them. So yeah. But anyway, we're gonna be on the left flank. And we're going to see if we can push and secure this cap, because if we secure this cap we are going to have the points lead. We do have the carrier over here because he is coming straight over to us. That obviously it is a Langley, so I'm not really terrified of a Langley. And here Bretagne gets spotted straight away, and then Marblehead comes and says hello. So we're going to say hello to him. Obviously he hasn't even said hello to us, but oh well. Accuracy looking amazing, and we had to leave him with like enough to get away. Well, it just had to happen, didn't it? And then he turns away, and it's going to be very annoying later on, because like I don't understand how 2 citadels and however many shells hit the target couldn't dev strike this guy, you know. But anyway, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish him off here. No, 1 shell hit, and is still alive. Like, I'm just at this point, I'm like, oh my god, he's still alive. What am I gonna do? Everyone else is shooting him. I'm going to see if I can actually kill him this time. De Ruyter though, he's spotted, so he is pretty juicy for us. Arkansas, he's over there doing his own thing, so I'm not really scared of him. So that's good for us. But De Ruyter says hello. The Marblehead does go dark, which is very, very annoying for us. Bretagne, he's doing Bretagne things with his rank 1 commander, so we're just going to say hello and introduce ourselves with 6,000 damage. So, you know, like, I think that Bretagne is, well, I think it is a good ship. Bretagne is a very good ship. And obviously I've only played it a few times. If you didn't see, if it, like, a few minutes ago I said, oh my god, yeah, I've done like how much damage? Like 120,000 damage. I couldn't remember doing that much damage in it. You know, it just happens. But it's not. It's actually really nice, and it tells you that, oh, this ship is good. It can be good. You know, just with the right people though. Obviously, this Bretagne, he's not the right person for Bretagne, because like we are absolutely shredding him to pieces. I'll say shredding him to pieces. We're only doing what, about 15k. But this next salvo is gonna say we're just gonna like say don't go broadside unless you're on the enemy team. And this is just going to be a little life lesson why you shouldn't go broadside, especially in front of Bretagne with very, very nice accuracy. Yeah. So yeah, bye bye to the 12,000 HP and enjoy the port. Enjoy port, because this man's not gonna live for long anymore. We do have a few cruisers. We have I think it's a Congo. No, Isushi. We have the Isushi over here. I'm hoping he's going to finish him off. De Ruyter does go down. We've got a Congo here. We've got Marblehead over here as well. Bretagne goes down. We've got Arkansas over there. We've got a carrier in the DD. We're going to say hello to Congo because he's broadside and we know we can sit it on him. And obviously the game just doesn't let us, and we only get 1 out of 10 shells hit. Amazing! Marblehead, he's like literally on no HP whatsoever, so hopefully the team should finish him off. We have plenty of health, because obviously I'm just a good player. No, that's not because, well, half of it, part of it is. But you know, positioning yourself is key. You know, you need to position yourself, or like angle. Use your armor. You know, use your armor as an advantage. Use the enemy as like an advantage. You know, if that makes sense. Use your teammates as an advantage. Use them as like a target. So then or like bait, so then you can finish them off, like I'm doing here with the Congo. Yes, he did shoot me, but he missed. And, you know, now that because he's focusing on us, it leaves us to give, it gives us to give our cruiser and our battleship a chance to shoot this Congo. And because this Congo just shot at one of the two, we get to shoot this Congo, you know, if you see what I mean. And we finally do Citadel him, and we finally kill him. Hooray! You know, the last is always got to be the last salvo. We Citadel a ship. Funny that, isn't it? Anyway, it's just the carrier now and the DD. DD is a Farragut, and he is just gotten torped by I think the carrier. So we'll play from the carrier. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can. Reach out and touch this man, see if we can get rid of them, and we do get 2 shell hits, giving us the high kill. Isushi goes down, which is not ideal, but I mean it gives us another chance to shoot the carrier, which is just here. Yep, there. He's reversing into the map, so I'm not really bothered about that. Farragut, I think we're gonna. No, he slows down. Sadly, we don't kill him. But Langley, he wants to say hello. He is clearly spotted. And the accuracy is looking pretty nice on that. And it was crap. Not the greatest, not the worst, but it was crap. I've had worse, trust me, I've had worse. But anyway, this Langley, he's the last one alive. Everyone's going to be shooting him. I'm just waiting for a full salvo here, because this I know is going to be juicy once I have a nice full salvo on him. Here we go, nice full salvo. Accuracy, it's looking alright. And we do Citadel him. Takes us up to 106,000 damage. And sadly we're not going to reload in time, which is a shame. But it is what it is. The cruiser is going to finish him off. So yeah, well played to him. Honestly, Bretagne is a good ship. Same with Corbeil, good ship. Bretagne, good ship. You know, if this is a line for you, go for it. As you can see, we have 2300 base XP, top of the leaderboard, 106,000 damage. Not too shabby for tier 4, I must say. So, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. We have the Normandy next, the tier 5 French battleship Normandy. I've already recorded the video, and my god, it is an insane game. So, keep your eye out for that. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.